MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Chicago White Sox and the Boston Red Sox. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Nate Eovaldi, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
A huge arm comes with Nathan Eovaldi, up towards 95 to 100 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery. Power pitcher deluxe. His best swing and miss pitch, though, is the split finger. He'll throw that to both righties and lefties.
So here's Yoan Moncada, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
The 3-1. A bouncer to the left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off. Throw won't get him. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7.
Anderson.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Anderson is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to always have a game plan, and is not off balance too much.
So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
The 1-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Batting first, the right fielder of the play, Jorge Soler.
In is Jorge Soler. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he cashed in with 3 hits in the losing effort. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Moncada leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0. And he fouls this one off. The 2-1 home.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
The 2-2 pitch. Popped him up. Bogaerts calls for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone. But maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back. And the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Eloy Jimenez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. The set and the 2-1. Fouled away. Here's the 2-2. Grounder down the line at third. The 2-2. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
The payoff pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. White Sox leave 1. White Sox nothing. Red Sox coming up. Major League Baseball is on the show. Reynaldo Lopez starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, I think the key for him is going to be locating strikes and forcing soft contact. He doesn't have dominant stuff compared to some other guys, but if he executes, he can still be very effective. We'll see how he does.
Stepping up to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder.
Here's the pitch. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane, and get out of here.
Head-to-head with Reynaldo Lopez. He's gone 2 for 6. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Batting second. Not shortstop. Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. With 10 runs batted in on 5 hits in the series, he's a guy to keep an eye on in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. 2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Base hit, line drive into the corner. Throw into second.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Robert is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 2 out here and a runner at second. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Ready with the 1-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Curveball locks him up. Strike 3, and that's the third out. Red Sox leave 1. Still no score. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat.
The first baseman, Max Kepler.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that pitch is out.
The 1-0.
Hey.
Bouncer to the left side. Devers has it. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. And here's the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Stepping in now, Luis Robert. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Up next for Chicago, Nick Madrigal, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch of the at-bat. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball.
Count 1-0.
The set and the 1-0. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. Grandal isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. The tag, and he's safe. They've taken the lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Zach Granite the next to bat. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. The 1-0. Sent out to straightaway center field. Peraza will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Sox get a run here on 2 hits. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And the White Sox are out in front 1-0. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game.
Alex Verdugo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is knocked down on the mound. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Michael.
Striding in for Boston, Michael Chavis. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. From the stretch. And that's taken for strike 1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
The 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Soler on the move. And no one will track it down. From the stretch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
I got to count 2-2. We got full count.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball 1.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. None out, runners at first and second. Two and 1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-1. Popped him up. Anderson will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Batting it, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. First offering on its way. Line toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
And here's Jose Peraza as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Swing and a liner. Foul. Runners are at first and third, one away. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Granite waits on it, and the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Line to the right side. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. So stepping in, Yoan Moncada. He singled to open up the ball game.
Hey, second time around, let's see if this guy goes up and looks for the fastball. He got a fastball at his first at bat and didn't miss it.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Yoan Moncada. Two and 1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And there's ball 1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Into the box, Jorge Soler, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
And it's fouled away. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. 2 out, nobody on. 2-2 to Jorge Soler.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Here now the 2-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Now that's popped up. Will put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. They're down 2-1. Bottom of the third now, trying to pick things up where we left off. Xander Bogaerts. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And the pitch.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike one.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. In there, a base hit.
Up next for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, J.D.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. A runner at first with no outs here. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Popped him up. Kepler is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here now is Rafael Devers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robert is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Next up for the Red Sox, Alex Verdugo. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded back up the middle. Anderson brings it in, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. 3 innings complete. It's the Red Sox 2 and the White Sox 1. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Leading off the inning, Eloy Jimenez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Eloy Jimenez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
Too high, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Here it comes. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And it's gone into the monster seats. It's a solo home run for Eloy Jimenez. 4th home run here in the early going. As the White Sox draw even, it's 2-2.
Two home runs in 3 days? I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
To the plate now, Max Kepler. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here it comes. Fouled off. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Full count to Max Kepler. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Now in the box, Yasmani Grandal. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Now batting, the center field.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Into the box now, Luis Robert, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Heading out towards shallow right. Verdugo's on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Ready now for the White Sox, Nick Madrigal. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Off the plate, ball 1.
3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Just missing here, 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
3-0 to him now. As a look, now the pitch. And he gets the call there, 3-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Runner's on the move for second. Hit down the line at first. Moreland's there. 1 there. Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the White Sox 3 and the Red Sox 2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Standing in, Michael Chavis. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate, Mitch Moreland. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now the 2-1. Fouled away. So a full count now.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
2 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The next 3-2. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Reined in. And there are 2 away now. In now, Christian Vasquez, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. And now pitch on the way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
The count is 1-2.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second, right to him. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail 3-2. At the plate, Zach Granite. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
The left fielder, Zach Granite.
First offering on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Granite, once a Minnesota Twin, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Zach Granite has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He swings and grounds it to short. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So coming to the plate, Tim Anderson. He was hunched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Little chopper back to the mound. To second for 1. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Count 1-0.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch, got the double play. But don't kid yourself, there's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs 1 more out.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
3-0. Here it is. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. A man left for the White Sox, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs, but obviously that's a good sign for them going forward.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Stepping up now, Jose Peraza earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Well, he was planning that before he even got in the box, and he got it down, but it wasn't quite good enough to put him on board.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
The 0-1 on its way. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Still a 3-2 ball game. Marcus Walden will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 64, Marcus Walden.
And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Eloy Jimenez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The windup and the 0-1.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit hard to the right side. And this is going to be extra bases here leading off the 6th. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Standing in now, Max Kepler, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. The 1-0. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. And it's fouled away. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. Throw won't get him at first. An infield single, and it's 1st and 3rd now.
Yeah, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle, and you know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Yasmani Grandal swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Walden features an absolute power slider, and he uses it a lot. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement on that pitch.
Yeah, Matt, and this is one of the reasons why this guy is so hard to square up and get the barrel of bat on. He throws hard, and this slider that he throws, it takes a sharp break down, and it's really hard to get the barrel on it. You'll see lots of swings and misses, and he can throw this pitch 3-4 times in a row and still make hitters look bad.
Runners are at 1st and 3rd with none out. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Another full count pitch on its way, and he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right, and that is down for extra bases, as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. He pulls into second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
At the plate now, Luis Robert, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
The 1-0 home. Hit on the ground to short. Bogarts has it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Riding in, Nick Madrigal. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Nick Madrigal.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1's the count.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
No, that's low.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Chavis backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So a runner at second. 2 down now. And in to hit next, it'll be Zach Granite. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Set and the 1-1 pitch. Slider laid off for a ball.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Hit in the air out to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. White Sox on top, 5-2. Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Martinez.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. Gone over the monster for a home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Rafael Devers, the next to bat, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
3-0 to him now. And now a pitch on the way. And that's over. 3-1.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
There's ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Stepping in, Alex Verdugo. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard towards center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
So here's Michael Chavis now. As the first pitch years have been high, it's ball 1. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
For a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Here's the 2-1. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. First and second here with nobody out. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Stepping in now, Mitch Moreland, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fouled off. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off, and the count runs full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. He loses him on ball 4.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Here comes the White Sox skipper out toward the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart, though you can't quite close the book on him yet. He's responsible for all 3 runners aboard. Michael Kopech was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Christian Vasquez will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. He's set, and the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes the count. The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit.
Boy, that's a good piece of hitting, D'Lo, right there. Takes the pitch away and just goes ahead and slaps it to the opposite field.
Yeah, just grabbed himself an RBI right there. Didn't try and do too much. Took what the pitcher gave him, and it worked out.
So now to the plate, Jose Peraza. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0. Line to the right side. But this is speared by the first baseman.
Now batting.
That ball wasn't actually smoked. More of a soft line drive, but a nice diving catch by the infielder right there, showing a lot of range.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Andrew Benintendi, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. 2 out, bases loaded. Big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
1-1. Here it is.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The set and the 2-1. Lined hard toward right center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Another look here at the gorgeous catch that strands the bases loaded. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Heath Hembree will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 37, Heath Hembree.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Yoan Moncada is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch on its way. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hembree was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs a bear down right here.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
To the plate now, Tim Anderson. He swings and grounds it to short, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
And that'll get over the wall, so the runner will have to hold up at third.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Eloy Jimenez. So far 2 for 3 in this one. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
This is where you got to empty the bucket out on the mound. Throw your best stuff right here, right now, and try and get out of this. If anything catches outfield grass, this game's probably over.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Fouled away. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. The 1-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
The set and the 2-0. 2-1 the count. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. But no chance to recover. Grandal is on at first after the strikeout. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Striding into the box, Luis Robert. And he's got an opportunity to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can cash in here. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. One and one. Here it is. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. 2 out. Bases loaded. Lays off. 2-2 now.
And count 2-2.
Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder.
when you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. White Sox pick up just the one. Seventh inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the White Sox 6 and the Red Sox 4. Now at the plate, Xander Bogaerts. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's inside.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
Now the 1-0.
Two balls, one strike.
And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. The 2-1 home.
Ball, that's out.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No one, no strike.
The 1-0 home.
Ball 2.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Nobody out, runner on first. Called a strike there, 2-1.
Woo, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Found a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Ugh, is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox. Rafael Devers, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. The 3-2 pitch. Shot toward right center. And this is going to find the gap and roll toward the bullpen for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Up hitter Rafael Devers, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Chopped toward the second baseman. And it's in time to get him. But they cut the deficit to 1 as a run does come across to score.
for right fielder, Alex Verdugo.
So striding in, Alex Verdugo. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. And it's fouled away. The 1-1.
Nope, that's there.
A man at third with one away. And he struck him out. And wouldn't this be something if he could work out of this with that one-run lead still in check?
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Into the box, Michael Chavis. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. No hits to this point. That evens it up 1-1. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Still 2-2. Two and two. Here it is.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
And that's outside. He lost him ball 4.
The batter, the first baseman, Mitch.
Digging in, Mitch Moreland. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Moreland has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Weighing inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Big spot, 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is Soler. And they have taken the lead. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, and it's now an 8-6 ball game.
Wow, the pitching staff has to love this one, right? They were down 1, and with 1 swing of the bat, they're up 2. What a turnaround in this one.
Standing in now, Christian Vasquez. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. 4 runs here in this half inning. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 8-6. Matt Barnes has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 32, Matt Barnes.
Leading off the inning, Nick Madrigal, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
Here comes the first pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Leadoff hitters aboard, and that means the tying run will come forward here in the late innings.
Now batting, left fielder, Zach Granite.
Digging in, Zach Granite. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
Barnes, originally from the state of Connecticut. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
From the belt, kicks and deals. 2-0 now.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning. Because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
(3-0) now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Now at the plate, Tim Anderson. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Up the middle and off the pitcher's leg. And the tag gets him, but they cut the deficit to 1 as a run does come across to score. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern, but from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Ready once again, Jorge Soler. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way.
Nope. 0-1, no fight.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Ready with the 2-0.
That's ball 3.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Ready with the 3-0. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Vasquez gathers, and the throw to first ends the inning. White Sox pick up just the 1. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Red Sox 8 and the White Sox 7. Nick Burdi is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. So striding forward now, Jose Peraza. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here.
Yeah, you got to control the controllables, Matty. All you can do is put barrel to baseball and see what happens. You cannot control the defensive wizardry on the other side.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Soler is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now back.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Andrew Benintendi, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Robert is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting,
Stepping in, Xander Bogaerts. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses with it, 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him, 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Soler will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox, and this remains a close one. It's 8-7. Brandon Workman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 44, Brandon Workman.
All set to start the 9th in this one. At the plate, Max Kepler. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Up and in on the hands, it's 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. Here it comes. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Yasmani Grandal waits on deck. 3-2 pitch. Fouled off.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Swing and a liner, but foul.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Stepping into the box, Yasmani Grandal. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the belt, kicks and deals. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. This is pulled into right, and that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Into the box now, Luis Robert. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
First pitch on its way. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Coming to the plate now, Nick Madrigal. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Hit on the ground to third. Devers gloves it to second for 1. Back to first. It's a double play right when he needed it, and this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
A close one. 8-7 is how it finishes today. Boston put up 4 runs in the 7th to carry them to victory. Heath Hembree gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Brandon Workman earns the save out of the bullpen, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon.